And I am back. All you 11th standard kids, all my 11th standard warriors, I know you guys were eagerly waiting for the next sessions, but you know that I was down with fever and a little bit of throat pain, but I'm almost fine now. Thanks to all your prayers, thanks to all your wishes, thanks to all your love. There I am with you, Shreyas, your master teacher for physics at Vedantu, going live from Bangalore. Hello Anish, Samuel, Ankit, hi Asmi, hi Dava, hi Anish, hi Chaturya, hello Srinu, hi Gautam, hi Priyanka, hello Shivakota, hello Amu, welcome aboard. Hello, look at that, how is everyone, how are all my warriors? So guys, I am Shreyas and I have been teaching students for a very long time, and over the past few years I have produced not just many NITians and IITians, but also some of the top ranks in the country, and many of the students have secured 2-digit ranks, and I really hope that you guys under my mentorship are going to crack JEE 2023. That's our target, that's our aim, and you guys are with me and I'm going to be with you. Hello Harshal, yes, hello Dhanya, hello everyone, welcome aboard. Nice to see all of you. And guys, if you want to know more about me, you can definitely follow me on my Instagram handle, that's Shreyas_Vedantu. And yes, before we forget and before we move ahead, do not forget to hit the like button. In case you have forgotten to do so, show your love, because that's the fees for watching all the videos. Hit the like button and do not forget to hit the subscribe button down there so that you do not miss any of my classes out here. And remember, all the PDFs, etc., the notifications, updates will be provided to you on our Telegram channel. You can see the link will be there in the description box below. All right, very good. Gautam, you already liked it. Hello, Sharwin. My health is much better. Thank you, Shweta. Yes, back to form. Yes, Vikram. I'm almost like 95% fine now. Little bit, still some tiredness is there, but I'm pretty sure over the next few days that will also go away. And I'm really excited to be back. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, Sanvi, I think you guessed it right. My voice is still not reached perfect 90. It's like 90% okay. It's not 100% okay. But I'll be fine. All because of your prayers and support. Thank you, Asmi. Okay. And let me also tell you that, you know, let me also tell you guys that some of the batches which are going to start in Vedantu are super amazing, and I really want you to start the preparation as early as possible. And you know, it's very important that on our YouTube channel we start with basic maths. You know, last 2 lectures we did kinematics, we did you know, how these equations are used, what is velocity, displacement, etc. Now we are going to go to mathematics in physics. This is very important. A lot of people ignore this chapter. Some coaching institutes don't even do this chapter, and some people don't understand even when it is taught. Why is maths taught? So there is a particular way of teaching this. Understand? You cannot just teach this mathematical part in a physics lecture like how a maths teacher would do. I want you to appreciate the maths, you know, how maths is used like a grammar for physics aspect through today's session. And we are going to see quadratic equations and a lot of algebraic formulas out there, and you will see that. Okay, so usually, now I'll tell you guys when my schedule is. Now, because last week I was not well, so I could not give you guys a schedule, but usually you are going to have at least 2 lectures to 3 lectures from my side every week at 7:30 p.m. Okay, now for getting the schedule, you need to join the Telegram channel so that you get all the important updates. And for the next week, I'll post the timetable on our Telegram channel. The week's schedule will be posted on our Telegram channel. Okay, so that's something which you need to do. Okay, yes. And in case you're not able to find the Telegram channel, please ping me on my handle Shreyas_Vedantu. That's on Instagram. I'll definitely send you the schedule out there. Thank you, Aditya. Okay, Balaji, welcome. Okay, and let me also tell you guys that, you know, Vedantu is also starting up with new batches very soon. Some batches have already started, some batches are about to start. So there are a lot of batches which keep starting. Please understand, the earlier you join, your batch will also end soon. The later you join, your batch will also end fast later on. So earlier you join, the batch ends soon. The later you join, the batch will end later on. So why do you want to delay? Because anyways 10th exams are cancelled. You know the marking scheme, you are passed, you have passed and you have entered the 11th standard. So you are going to prepare for JEE. So an early preparation is always a better preparation, because you always will have a head start as compared to others. Now, what is very important in any kind of coaching is not just the traditional teaching, like teacher comes, teachers goes away and you get some booklets. No, that's not what coaching is, guys. See, it's much more than that. You need doubt solving. You need somebody to hold your hand and tell you, okay, this is how you solve the problems. If you have any doubt, you cannot ask any random friend, and I'm pretty sure you would have faced this. If you ask some doubt to some random people, most likely they will tell you wrong. Sometimes online also you're not so sure. You have to check on multiple websites. Why do you want to do that? Correct? Similarly, understand you need a dedicated test series with all India ranking and reporting, and you need to make sure that you improve in every test. You need a dedicated mentor for that, and that's what Vedantu will do for all of you. There will be personalized interventions like parent-teacher meets, report cards, reporting, and then after every few months you are going to have benchmark tests to see how you have improved. And also, our classes do not have one teacher, we have two teachers. One is called as a master teacher, something like me, and you have a class teacher who is solving the doubts continuously in the class. So for every group of students, there is a class teacher who is solving all the doubts. So that's the model we follow. Obviously, you are going to have lots of test series, and you're going to get mock tests, you're going to get assignments after every class, and you can solve them at any point of time, these assignments, and you will get the marks. You can store it as a PDF. Everything is allowed. You can watch the replays, you can download the PDFs of your class notes. Everything is there in our classes, guys. So I would request you to check out all the details in the description box for joining the pro subscription. I'll tell more about this towards the end of the class, but for now, let's proceed with today's class, because you can use our coupon code, by the way, which is SHHPRO, to get additional discounts. For now, let's talk about today's mathematical aspects and see what you guys know about it. Hello, Vanakkam. Yes, Manaswini, I did. I'm very good, Kala Morgan. Thank you so much. You can join Malamohan Pro subscription at any time of the day. That's not a problem. But whenever the batch will start, you will be allotted that batch. Yep. Okay. So yes, you can say hello to Pandu. You can say hello to Pandu. So Anamika, right now my batch has not yet started, but whenever it will start, I will let you know. But for now, Shimon Sir's and Wazim Sir's batches have started, so you have the option of choosing your teachers also in pro subscription. Okay, I'm safe, much better, Kevin. Yes, yeah. Now, Pandu is asking you guys a question. What is a function? Okay, come on, guys, quickly type it out. What do you think is a function? What is a function? Wedding function, reception function. What is a function in maths? See, I'll tell you what function is. See guys, function is nothing but you give something. It's like a dead box, it's like a black box. You give something, it will give out something. If you give something else, it will give out something else. If you give something new, it will give out something new. If you give the same thing again, it will give back the same thing which it gave before. It's like a machine which has been programmed. You tell this, I will do that. You tell me that, I will do that. You do this again, I will do this again. So it's like a program, like a computer program. It's like a function. Understand that? Yep, input and output. Now this could be any kind of function, guys. Lots of functions are there. So many functions, countless functions are there. I can tell you that I have a function which will, you give me the input, I will cube it and give it to you. You give me 1, I will give you 1 cube, which is nothing but 1. You give me 2, I will give you 2 cube, which is nothing but 8. So that is a cube function. I hope you get it. Similarly, you might have reciprocal function. You give me anything, I will give you the inverse, the reciprocal of it. So 1 by 1 is 1. You give me 2, I'll give you 1 by 2, which is 0.5. This is reciprocal function. So many functions are there. You give an input, it will give an output. Thank you, Gopu. Yes, y is equal to x, etc. Very good, very good. Now, imagine, now why am I talking about functions? You'll get to that. We'll get to that. There are fun animations today. You're going to love today's class because of the animations. You wait for that. Now just imagine, guys, you have to tell somebody that the position of Pandu is so and so at this point of time. This Pandu is walking and you have to tell, oh, this guy is here now, oh, this guy is here now, oh, this guy is here now, in a tabular form. You want to give a table of values. So this is how probably it will look like. You tell me the time instance. When time is 0, time is 1 second. When time is 3 seconds, time is 4 seconds. What does this mean? You have a stopwatch, and when the stopwatch reads 0 seconds, then where is he? When the stopwatch reads 1 second, then where is he? And so on and so forth. Yep. So these are the coordinates of Pandu. So then you can get some idea. Oh, okay. So at 0 seconds, that means initially, please understand, this 0, time is equal to 0 means initial. This is initial. Please understand, time can't be negative. Okay, so at 0, oh, on the x-axis, Pandu is at origin. At time is equal to 1 second, oh, he is at 1 meter. Oh, at 2 seconds, okay, he is at 4 meters. Do you see he has moved more? At 3 seconds, he has gone to 9 meters. What do you guys say? Is he moving uniformly? Yes or no? Answer this. Is he moving uniformly? Yes or no? Yes. Yes, Sushma, thank you for being my minion warriors out there. What do you think? Is this motion uniform? Manaswini, see, whatever you learn in maths will be also useful in physics, and whatever you learn in physics will also be useful in maths. Yes. So guys, the motion is not uniform. See, if the motion was uniform, he would travel equal distances in equal time. Is he traveling equal distances in equal time? No. Is he traveling equal distances in equal time? No. So this motion is non-uniform. Yep, correcto. Beautiful. Amazing go, guys. You got it. Okay. Now you can see this is not so beautiful way of representing how Pandu is moving. How Pandu is moving. It's not so beautiful. I'm not so convinced. I'm not so pleased. I have to check. Oh, at time 7 seconds, where is he? Okay. At time 3.5 seconds. You'll be like, sir, 3.5 is not even there in the table. Then you have to think, oh, at 3 he was at 9, at 4 he was at 16. So at 3.5, where will he be? So it's a little bit confusing. Is there a better way of doing this? Is there a better way of doing this? Well, some of you are saying something which I'm going to do a little bit later on. Yes, you can instead represent all of these things by one simple equation, and that is this. I can just say x is equal to t square. Subhash Chandra Bose long time back told, "Tum mujhe khoon do, main tumhe azadi dunga." You give me blood, I will give you freedom. So this says, you give me time, I will give you x. You tell me the time, I will give you x. Time is 0, x is 0. Time is 1, x is 1. Time is 2, 2 square, 4. Time is 3, 3 square, 9. Don't have to worry about it. Yes, this is a function. You give this is input, this is output. I hope you can see that. I hope you can see that. This is nothing but the input. This is the output. This is the output. This is in and this is out. That's what a function is. I hope this is clear. Yep. And you can also say x is some function of time. You give me time, I give you x. What is this function in this case? It is square function. You can have many other functions. X is t cube. You give me t, I will cube it and give it to you. I can also have square root. I can also have modulus. I can have so many things. I can have reciprocal. I can have something crazy like t cube minus 70 divided by 7 t square. This is also a function. You give me time, I give you x. Crazy function. But understand, all the values are known to me. You give me any time, I can sit and calculate and I can give you the value of x. One simple expression tells me the entire motion of Pandu. Just one simple expression tells me the entire motion of Pandu. You tell me the time, I'll tell you where he is. If you tell me where he is, I can also tell you what time is he over there. I hope this is clear. Is that clear? Everybody understanding this? Let me know. Let me know, guys. Clearo? Is it clearo? Let me know if it is. All these concepts are clearo in your head, and then we'll go ahead. Yep, super clear. Beautiful. Amazing, go. Very good. How do you create that equation? Yes, Manaswini. Number one, by observation. Number one. Number two, it might be given to you. It might be given to you in the exam. Number three, using the laws of physics. So there are multiple ways these equations can be obtained. By observation, or the examiner gives you, or you use the laws of physics and derive it. Yep. Don't worry, that's what we are going to spend 2 years on. We're going to spend 2 years on that. Now, imagine, guys. Yep. So, I can give you some more examples of functions. Like, look at this. Velocity as a function of time. The car is moving, but the velocity is not constant. At every time, the velocity is different. So this is velocity as a function of time. You can see that. Similarly, you can have another example where force is a function of x. You tell me the value of x, I can give you the value of force. This person is pushing, okay? This function is given to me. Don't worry where this function came from. I know you might be scratching your head, sir, your function, where did this come from, sir? How did you get this? What is this 2x cube plus 5? Where did you get all this nonsense from? Don't worry about it. For now, just assume we know it from some way or from some law. We just know it. We just have to deal with it. That's all. So, you can think of it like nurture series, Priyadarshini, but you know, the bridge course is basically going to contain things which were not taught to you in 10th standard. Okay, so yep. Now, is there a much better way of doing this? Yes, there is a much better way of doing this, and that is basically graphs. Now, graphs are beautiful because by just the look of it, you can understand, oh, it is increasing, oh, it's decreasing, oh, it's zero, oh, it's constant, oh, it's straight line, oh, it's constant rate, oh, it is negative, oh, it's positive. You can get a feel of that situation by looking at the graphs. So graphs are the third way of telling an information to somebody. Like, for example, this could be position, this could be time. So that graph will tell me at what time, where am I? At this time, where am I? At that time, where am I? So it tells me where are you at what time. It gives you the feel of that situation. I know, this is just a random graph, so please understand, mood cannot be represented. This is just for fun. Ignore that. Okay, now let us see an amazing simulation, and you're going to love this. Are you guys ready? Let me know in the chat box. Let me know you guys are ready or no. Yep. Are you guys ready? Yep. Yes. Are you guys ready for the graph? Yep. When will basic math end? Dipendra, that's a difficult question to ask, but I can tentatively say roughly next week. Okay, let's see this. Beautiful graphing calculator out here, and you're going to learn and see this very often with me. Yeah, I'm going to use this Desmos graphing calculator very often because it gives you a very good feel of how the equation is. Okay, now let's write a simple equation, guys, and let's say y is equal to x. Can you see that y is equal to x? Look at that. You give me x, I'll give you y. If x is 1, y is 1. This is such a useless function. I mean, it gives you whatever you give it. Nothing. It's just not doing anything. Yeah. I mean, like y is equal to x. X is 1, y is 1. X is 2, y is 2. Okay, fine. Great. Big deal. So it's a straight line. Okay, fine. How about, oops. Okay, let's do this. Y is 3x. Y is 3x. Let me first do one thing. Y is equal to x was the red line. Okay, y is equal to x was the red line. Okay, and let me write down y is equal to 3x. Look at that. The blue one is y is equal to 3x. Do you see it is having a much steeper slope? The slope is more steeper. This was y is equal to x, the red one. Y is equal to 3x is more steeper. Do you see that? Yep, beautiful. Beautiful, yep. Now, how about if I make that, instead of 3x, if I make it minus 3x. Minus 3x, look at that. The moment I put minus 3x, what happened? The graph went down. It's a negative slope. It's going down, 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 down. This is y is equal to x. It's climbing up. It's a positive. It's climbing up. It's positive slope. This is negative slope, steepness. Why is it negative? Look at that. If x is positive, y will be negative. Think about it. If x is 1, what will be the value of y? Minus 3. So that's why you can see minus 3. X is equal to 1, y is minus 3. X is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 6. That's what is happening. That's why it's going negative. I hope this is clear, Dipendra. Think, visualize, substitute mentally all the values. Now, let's play around with this a little bit more. Now, instead of this 3x, I will add something. Plus, let's say 1 plus 1. Okay, let's just forget this graph. Look at this. What has happened? The blue one. See, compare this with the previous one. Y is equal to 3x. Compare the red one and the blue one. The red one is y is equal to 3x. It was passing through the origin. Do you see that? It was passing through the origin. Why was it passing through the origin? If x is 0, y is also 0. So if x is 0, y is 0. But look at this equation. Y is 3x plus 1. If x is 0, what is the value of y? If x is 0, what is the value of y? It is 1, guys. Look at that. It's 1. Yes, it is a y-intercept. Correct. It immediately made a y-intercept. Now, if you change this number, you can move this graph up or down. Let's say I want to move it up to 2. Just make it 2. That's it. Just put 2 number over here. See, it touches the graph, the y-axis at point 2. Do you see that? Yep. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. Now, if I want this graph to go down, okay, no problem. Just write minus 2. See, it went here, minus 2. So when x is 0, look at that. When x is 0, y is minus 2. Can you see that? Y is minus 2. Yep. Beautiful. Now, I can just play around with this even more. Imagine this. If I write y is equal to 5x plus 7, what will happen? 5x, this number is positive. Okay, so the slope is positive. Okay, plus 7. Oh, it will hit the y-axis at 0.7. You can see that. It is hitting the y-axis at 0.7. Now, from this, can I say any equation of the form y is equal to mx plus c will be what? A straight line. What will it be? It will be a straight line. What is this m? It is the slope. What is this c? This c is like that number 7 over here. That will tell you the y-intercept. Keep this in mind. This will tell you the y-intercept. Is that clear? Similarly, if the slope is positive, that means this number is positive. The graph will be like that. If the slope is negative, it will go down like that. Positive slope, negative slope. Clear? Beautiful. And what would happen if this m is 0? What would happen if this number is 0, guys? If this number is 0, it will be flat. Yes, it will be flat like this. Don't believe me? I'll just show that to you. Look at that. I'll just remove that. And you will see it. I'll just remove that. Look at that. Y is equal to 7. That's it. Look at that. The graph is just passing through that 0.7. That's it. It's just passing through that 0.7 parallel to the horizontal axis, that green line that you can see over there. Yeah. I hope this is clear. Yeah. Understood, everyone? Understood, everyone? Beautiful. Okay. Now let's play more. Let's play more with this. Okay. Let's play with this. So y is equal to x, but not just any x. I'm going to make this square. Ooh, look at that. Y is equal to x square. What do you have over here? Wow, we have a nice U-shaped curve. Look at that. It's superb. Yes, this is called as a parabola. Kya bola? Ebola? No, it's not Ebola. It's parabola, guys. It's parabola. Okay, it's parabola. Okay, beautiful. So this curve is called as a parabola when it is a square term. If it is a square term, it is a parabola. Yes, it's called parabola. Okay, similarly, if I make this like that. Okay, let's call it cube. Oh, look at that, x cube. Oh my goodness, look at that. It just went like that and like this. I don't know whether you can see that. This is the first quadrant. It has gone there and gone here. You might be wondering, why the hell did it do that? Why would it do that? Let's just compare and think, why would it do like that? Okay, let me just write down both the curves. X square. Okay, so we have x square out here in purple. Okay, in purple. And we have x cube out here in green. Why would they behave that way? See guys, if I have x square, think about it. If x is positive, the square of it is also positive, obviously. So y value will be positive. If x is negative, the y value anyways will be positive because the square of a negative number is also positive. I hope this is clear. See, no matter whether you put positive or negative value, alright, you are always going to get a positive value. So that's why it's on the top, correct. Similarly, for this one, for x cube, it's not like that. 1 cube is 1, but minus 1 cube is not 1, it is minus 1. That's why it has gone below. So instead of going like that, it has gone like this. This is not parabola. Understand that. Be careful. So similarly, you can have many crazy functions. Maybe I can type something like this. Maybe this is raised to 6. This would be crazy. Look at this, x raised to 6, guys. Crazy function. Is this a parabola? No. Only when it is a square term, it is called parabola. Remember this. Only when there is a square term, there is a parabola. Understand that. Yep. This is not parabola. Keep this in mind. Okay. Now, let's get rid of this and let's talk about this function. Let's get this back. How about playing with this a little bit? What if I do plus 3? Oh, it jumped. Look at that. Where is it? It's at 3. It has gone up. So x square plus 3 has gone up. Beautiful, isn't it? What if I make it x square minus 2? Oh, it went down. Look at that. It went to minus 2. It's shifted down. Do you see that? Beautiful. It goes up or it goes down. How about I make this x square as 2x square or maybe, I don't know, 3x square. Look at that. It becomes more steeper. See, look at that. It was x square. Now I make it 3x square. It became more steep. If I make it 5x square, it becomes even steeper. Because 5 times x square, it has to rise rapidly. That's why it's narrowing it down. Now, what if I make it minus? Look at that. The moment I make it minus sign, it became a downward parabola. Yes, it became a downward parabola. So, understand, all these are parabolas as long as there is a square term. Now, you can write any equation that you like. Yes, you can write any equation that you like. Okay, somebody saying that I'm not feeding it enough, that's why it's become slim. Maybe. Let's say I write 3x squared, okay, 3x squared minus 2x plus 5. Some random equation, I don't know. Where the hell is it? Please tell me. Yeah, it's somewhere here. Look at that. This is a parabola. Now, do you see, if the first number, that 3x squared, the coefficient of x square, if it is positive, then it will be a U-shaped upward parabola. It will go up. It will go up. Understand that. It will go up. But if I write an equation like this, something like minus 2x, I don't know, square plus 6x plus 3, something like that. Look at this function. Look at this function, the black one. It's a downward parabola. So the term over here, the coefficient of the square term decides whether it is U-shaped or it is inverted U. Upward parabola or downward parabola. I hope that is clear. Okay, understood? Understood? Yep. Okay. Now if you take y minus, that's not the point. See, you generally, whenever you write a function, right? See, understand this. Whenever you write function, y is some function of x, you generally do not play over here. Whatever you have to do, you do it over here. You generally do not do anything out here. Okay, keep this in mind. Okay, very good. Now, how about this? I want to know, when does the graph touch the horizontal axis? I want to know, when does the graph touch the horizontal axis? Okay, let me just, okay, I don't need this final grid lines. And where the hell is, okay, Braille mode? Notes. I don't want Braille mode. It's okay. Okay, so what if I write an equation something like this? Look at this now. Okay, so x, okay, square, okay, minus 5x, okay, plus 6. Look at this equation. Okay, oops, sorry. Okay, yeah, now there we go. Look at this. Can you see that? Can you see that? This equation is cutting the horizontal line 2 times, once over here and once over here. Can you guess what those numbers are? Can you guess what those numbers are? Can you see that? Hi Vignesh, I'm very good. Yes, this is the root of the equation. Whenever a question comes, find root of the equation means find when is the equation becoming 0. That's the meaning of that. So there are 2 roots. Yes, there are 2 roots. So now we don't have to go too much in detail. You are going to study parabola and quadratic as a separate chapter in maths. But for today, we are just going to get the feel of it and use it in physics. And that's what we are going to do. So we are not going to deal with, sir, slope of the tangent at the vertex of the parabola, sir, at the root, what are the slopes, sir, the multiplication of the roots, the sum of the roots, all that. No, we don't have to do too much. We just have to learn the basics. Yes, you can see the roots are 2 and 3. And let me tell you, in general, if you have learned the factorization technique. So basically see that the minus 5x value can be written down as minus 2x, minus 3x, and this is plus 6. So you always have to think 6 is a multiple of which 2 numbers? It's a multiple of minus 2 and minus 3, and they should add to give this number over here, which is minus 5. So basically that's when the roots become or you can factorize it like this: x minus 2 and x minus 3 is equal to 0. I hope you remember this. How many of you remember this from your lower grades? Yep, split the middle term method. Beautiful. Yep. Now, once you get this, okay, so the roots are, understand, when x minus 2 into x minus 3 is 0, that means x is equal to 2 or x is equal to 3. For both these values, for x is equal to 2 and for x is equal to 3, both these values, the function's value becomes 0. These are the roots of the equation. Beautiful. Okay, this is one way. But sometimes you might not be able to split it or factorize it. You might not be able to split the middle term. In those situations, you have a dirty formula. What is the dirty formula? How many of you remember that dirty formula? Guys, this formula is this: minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Remember this formula. Yes, quadratic dirty formula. Okay, both the roots will come out from here. Don't believe me? I'll tell you what this formula is. Okay, first of all, understand what is this ABC. See, any quadratic equation can be written down as ax square plus bx plus c. Ax square plus bx plus c. So now compare and you will get the answer, guys. So x is equal to minus b. What is b over here, guys? B over here is minus 5. Okay, plus or minus root of b square. What is b square? It is 25 minus 4 into what is a? 1. What is c? 6. The whole thing divided by 2 into a. A is 1. So you will see minus of minus is plus or minus. 4 6 are 24. 25 minus 24, 1. Root of 1, 1. Okay, divided by 2. So I will get either 6 by 2 or 4 by 2, which is 3 or 2. Am I not getting the same answers? 6, 3 or 2? This is how you use the equation. Yeah, I hope this is clear. Okay, what is this term called? What is this term called, guys? Come on, tell me. What is this term called? What do you call this? This is called as the discriminant. This is called as the discriminant. Correct. This is called as the discriminant. Now, what is the root of a negative number? Like root of -2? Is it real? Is it possible? Is it really possible? Root of -2? Think about it. Is root of a real number possible? Possible? Not possible? No. Real? Yeah. So understand, root of a negative number is not a real number. It's a complex number, imaginary number. You're going to learn about imaginary numbers later on. But it is not a real number. Understand that. So, by chance the discriminant becomes negative, then what should you do? What should you do? Should you take a brick and hit your face? What does it tell you? If the discriminant has become negative, then what should you do, guys? Should you hit your face or what? If the discriminant is negative, then that means that the graph will not intersect the x-axis. It means, yes, the graph will not intersect the x-axis, it will be on the top. Yep, that's what will happen. Yep, that's what will happen, guys. It will go on the top. Like for example, instead of +6, if I make it +9, oops, where the hell did this graph go? Oh, it's on the top. Do you see this graph does not have any roots? Do you see that the graph does not have any roots because it is not hitting the horizontal axis? It's not hitting the horizontal axis. No sign, it's not. Today only we are doing graphs plus quadratic everything. Yep. So concentrate. Yep. Yep. I hope this is clear. Everybody understood? In fact, you can sit and calculate how much is the discriminant. If somebody wants to calculate how much is the discriminant, you can do that. B square is 25 minus 4 into 1 into C. Guys, isn't it root of 25 minus 36? Come on guys, isn't it minus 11? Yep, do you see that? Yeah, that's the problem. So if discriminant is negative, then what's going to happen? There will be no roots. But what will happen if the discriminant is 0? If the discriminant is 0, then what will happen? Oh, kinematics graph, we will be doing it as a part of nurture series side. We are going to do exclusively a lecture only on graphs for kinematics, don't worry. Then it will just touch it over here. I'll give an example. Look at this. Oops. Stop. Okay. Okay. So x square, okay, x square minus, let's say, 4x plus 4. Ooh, look at this. It has only one root, exactly 1 point. Exactly 1 point. Yep. Okay. Now remember one more thing, one last thing before we move ahead. Let's say anything like this. Remember, this lowest point or the highest point, all right, this lowest point or the highest point always has this value, minus b by 2a. Remember this. What's the vertex of that parabola's coordinate? Remember, the x coordinate is always minus b by 2a. Don't believe me? Try it out over here. Try it out over here. Minus of b, minus of minus 4 by 2 into a. What is a? 1. So guys, it will be just 2. And it is actually 2. You can see that over here. It's actually 2. Yep. That's how you do that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, that's how you can do that. Beautiful. Okay. So, having said all this, I hope now you have got some idea about quadratic equations. And this is the gist of it. Spend a moment to have a look at this chart. A quadratic equation is nothing but ax square plus bx plus c. There should be a square term, correct? The discriminant is called b square minus 4ac. What is the formula for discriminant? B square minus 4ac. If the discriminant is 0, like I said, the roots are equal. Both the roots are equal. There is only one root. It touches the x-axis only at 1 point. Just like we just saw that, that U-shaped curve just grazed through that bottom, horizontal axis only once. If it is not 0, then there are two possibilities. One is obviously it is more than 0, then the roots are real. And if it is less than 0, then the roots are imaginary. Don't worry about this. You will learn all of this later on. You are going to learn all of this later on. Don't worry about that. Okay, what is a? So what the hell is that p plus iq? What is that p minus iq? Hold on. Don't worry about it. Yep. Last thing before we go to classes, before we go to the problems. If it is a U-shaped parabola, then the square term is positive. If it is a downward parabola, then the square term's coefficient is negative. Keep that in mind, okay? All these are important pointers. And remember, the maximum or minimum value, I just told you it is at minus b by 2a. Minus b by 2a. Yes, that's how it is, okay? Okay, cool. Let's start with some problems. Are you guys ready? Now for solving problems, let me know. Okay. There we go. Here is the first question. This is x, this is time. Generally, what does x represent? Come on, let me know in the chat box. Generally, what does... okay, Vijay Kumar, you can do one more thing. You can always replay the session, you can always replay the session a little bit. You can go behind. You can take the scroller any point of time. You can take it behind. You can see whatever part you missed. You can just take a screenshot and I can come back any point of time, okay? So don't worry about it, okay? X generally represents position, yeah, beautiful, okay. So, when is x 0? They're asking when is the position 0? Here x is a function of time. So what do you need to do? Come on, let's see how many of you can get the answer really quick. Come on, let's see how many of you can give me the answer really quick. Come on. X is t square plus t minus 6. When is the value of x 0? Come on guys, let me know the answer in the chat box. Who is going to answer this first? Only 2. That's it. Adds up. Okay, come on, think. Think, use your brains. 2 and minus 3, 2. Okay, come on guys, let's do this. So, t square plus t minus 6, right? So, for those of you who want that lengthy method, okay, you can do this. Minus b is minus 1, plus or minus root of, I'm just showing you that formula. B square, which is 1 square, minus 4 into a into c, which is minus 6 again. The whole thing divided by 2 into 1. So guys, minus 1 plus or minus. 4 6 are 24, minus plus, 24 plus 1, 25, root of 25, 5. So this thing divided by 2. So you're going to get two roots. One is minus 1 minus 5, which is minus 6 by 2, or minus 1 plus 5, which is 4 by 2. This is going to be minus 3 or 2. But which value will you accept? Which value will you accept? Yes, you can also factorize this. You can write it as x plus 3 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. Oh, sorry, not x, my bad, t minus 2. Yes, you can also factorize this. So, which value will you choose? You'll only choose 2 because time can't be negative. Negative values are not allowed. Time should be only positive. Keep this in mind. Beautiful. So, if the question says, when is x 0? You'll be like 2 seconds. You will not mark the minus 3 seconds. Beautiful. Minus 3 is not possible. Beautiful. You guys are getting the hang of it. Next question. The velocity of a car is a function of time. Sorry, function of x actually. This should not be time, guys. This is a function of x. Like this. Where is the velocity 2 meters per second? Come on. It's a function of position. Come on, think about it. It's a function of position. V is a function of x. Where is the velocity 2 meters per second? Sai, I'll be starting with units and dimensions. Yep, I'll be starting with units and dimensions, then vectors, and then kinematics. Come on, guys, let's see how many of you can do this. Okay. Okay, come on. All my warriors, start answering. Quickly. A lot of you are giving different answers. Come on, think. Velocity is given as a function of x. Where is the velocity 2? Just use direct substitution. The question says, where is velocity 2? So substitute velocity as 2. So 2 will be equal to x square minus 8x plus 14. Therefore, take that 2 on the other side. You will get x square minus 8x plus 12 is 0. Correct? Now, just split it, guys. You can write it as x minus 6 into x minus 2. Because 6 2s are 12. Minus 6 minus 2 is minus 8. Yes, you have found the factors. This is 0. Therefore, x is 6 or 2. Now, which value will you take? Will you take 6 or will you take 2? Or both? Will you take 2, 6 or both? Come on, guys, answer this question. What will you take? Oh, happens, Varun, no problem. Yes, you'll take both because both values are possible. Understand that. But let's just say, for example, the value of x comes out to be -2 and +3. Example, just example. Then which values of x will you choose? Example, you get -2 and +3. X is equal to. You guys, all of you did a mistake. Wrong. You will take both the values. This is x, this is not time. Coordinate can be negative, x position can be negative, time can't be negative. So both values are acceptable. Understood? Yep, this is x, not time. Be careful about it. Yep, a lot of you make that mistake. Yep, very good. So 2 and 6 meters, that's the answer. Okay, next question coming up on your screen. What is the maximum and minimum value of the force if the force is given by this equation? Force is a function of x. You give me the value of x, I'll tell you the value of force. And what is that force? It's a quadratic function. X square minus 8x plus 20. Is the force 0 anywhere? Come on, let's see. Let's see if you can do this. Come on, beautiful equation. Let's see whether you can do this. So first of all, write down force is x square minus 8x plus 20. First, think, is A positive or negative? Come on guys, this is A positive or negative? Answer in the chat box. Is A positive or negative? Some of you already have started answering. Beautiful guys, very good. Rekha, Sharwin, very good. Come on, think. Is A positive or negative? Is positive or negative? Is positive. So if it is positive, the graph should be like this. Correct? Now remember this point, what is that value given by? That value of x, minus b by 2a. The value of x is minus b by 2a. So substitute minus of b is minus 8 by 2 into a. What is a? It is 1. So minus of minus plus 8 by 2, 4. So it is 4. Okay. So do you see that the function has a minimum value at 4 meters? Do you see it has a minimum value? And when is the value maximum? When is the value maximum? Think. They are asking both minimum and maximum. Minimum is here. Is this graph going to end somewhere? Oh my god, I'm looking like as if I'm doing mola mere mola dil mein samaja. Okay, what do you think guys? Yep. Think. Is there a maximum value? No. So maximum value is infinity. Just some time back, Deependra Gujar, I just told, whenever you have a quadratic equation, the minimum point, that x coordinate is minus b by 2a. So I have used that formula as it is, nothing special in that. Okay, so the least value is at minus b by 2a, correct. So I know one thing for sure. The graph has minimum value at x is equal to 4 meters. It's minimum. It's minimum value. Is that clear? Beautiful. Now just try to figure out what is the discriminant. What is the discriminant? Is it positive or is it negative? Do that. B square is 8 square minus 4 into a into c. What is it going to be equal to? It's going to be a negative number, obviously. It's going to be a negative number. Do you see that? If it is a negative number, what does it mean? Are there roots? No. Is the force going to be 0 anywhere? No. So no roots. Now when there are no roots, that means f is not 0 anywhere. F is not 0 anywhere. Do you get it? Yep, there are no roots, so f is not 0 anywhere. Beautiful. But our job is not done yet. You'll be like, sir, what the hell? I thought it's done, right? Force is not 0 anywhere. No, you read the question carefully. The question says, what is the maximum and minimum value of the force, not x? Read the question carefully. Read the question carefully. What is the maximum and minimum value of the force, not the value of x? So guys, you have to think, when x is 4, what is the value of force? When x is 4, that's when you're going to get the value of force, because force is going to be here. Think about it. This is my x-axis. I am asking you this value. This is the force minimum. I hope this is clear. Yep. Aryan, you're mistaken, bacha. This will be used many times in physics. Yes, this will be, yes, that's how you need to do this. So, how do you find the minimum value of the force? Substitute. Just substitute. No, you go just found out the value of x. Okay, so what is the value of force minimum? X square. What is x? 4 square minus 8 into 4 plus 20. How much is it going to be equal to? 4 square, 16 minus 8 4s are 32 plus 20. How much will it be equal to? 16 minus 32 minus 16 minus 16 plus 12 plus 4 Newton. That's the answer. Understood, guys? Yes, this is a bridge for 2023 music stories. Yes. So Sai, obviously after completing bridge only I can start nurture. I cannot start day one with some equations and you'll be like, sir, what the hell is quadratic? What is this minimum? What is this slope? You will not get it. So that's why the bridge course is very important. Cool? Yep. That's how you need to do this. So you can see 4 Newton is the minimum force. Infinity is maximum because the graph never ends. And is the force zero anywhere? Never. You can see that. Now let's go to the next topic, but before that, remember I will be available in many micro courses which are chapter wise, book wise and problem wise courses in Vedantu, and these are available at free of cost. So in case you are a part of pro subscription, you can find me in many micro courses already. HC Verma micro course, Erodo micro course, numerical solving micro courses and chapter wise micro courses. In fact, many teachers are there in the micro courses. So do check it out, and that should be a, that should be something which should attract you to join the pro subscription, because if you want to learn under me and if you want to learn under all the teachers, if you want to revise any topic at any point of time, these micro courses are going to be really worthwhile for all the time that you're going to spend in Vedantu. Now let's see the next part. Okay, are you guys ready? Full of josh, full of energy? I hope you are all right, ready to learn the next thing. Componendo dividendo, very useful thing. Sai, I just told nurture series will be started next week. Because I was ill, I could not start it. That's why I have to delay the nurture course by 1 week. I hope you understand that. Yep. Now, what is componendo dividendo? It says if P by Q is R by S, then P plus Q by Q is R plus S by S. Did not understand it? I'll make you understand. P by Q, numerator by denominator, is equal to some other numerator by denominator, then numerator plus denominator by denominator is equal to numerator plus denominator of the other side upon denominator. I'll give you an example. Imagine this. If I tell you 5 by 4, is it not equal to 10 by 8? 5 by 4 obviously is equal to 10 by 8. Yes, Aditya, doubt solving is also there in micro courses, 2-teacher model. Yep. Now, you don't have to take separate micro courses in pro subscription, it's already a part of it, Subhashlo. Now, add the denominator to the numerator. 5 plus 4 divided by 4 is equal to 10 plus 8 divided by 8. Verify this. What is 5 plus 4? It is 9. What is 10 plus 8? 18. Isn't 9 by 4 equal to 18 by 8? That's it. That property is called as componendo. I hope this is clear. Yes, there will be a vectors class also. Dipendra, concentrate. Do you have faith in me? Please don't keep asking me these questions. Sir, are you going to teach vectors? Are you going to teach kinematics? Guys, if I have come here, obviously I'm going to cover the entire 11th standard syllabus. So have faith. Hold on. I'm going to take you through all the rough seas very smoothly. Don't worry about it. Yep. Similarly, if you write numerator minus denominator by denominator is equal to numerator minus denominator by denominator. Check what this will be. This will be 1, this will be 2. 1 by 4 and 2 by 8, still they are equal. This is called as the dividendo property. This is called dividendo property. Okay, keep this in mind. Next, last property. It's a combination of both. That's why it is called componendo dividendo, guys. So basically what it is, if 5 by 4 is equal to 10 by 8, then numerator plus denominator upon numerator minus denominator is equal to same thing on the other side. Numerator plus denominator upon numerator minus denominator. As simple as that. And you can verify this. This will be 9, this will be 1. Oops, yeah. This will be 1. And this will be 18, and this will be 2. So 9 by 1 is 18 by 2. Makes sense? Simple, very easy. Shall we start solving problems? Everybody remembers this now? Yep, shall we go ahead? Componendo is when you add, dividendo is when you subtract. Componendo dividendo is when you add in the numerator and subtract in the denominator. That's it. Chalo, let's do a problem. Everybody would have seen this problem in your 9th grade. Upstream and downstream. When you go upstream, that means you are going against the flow of the water, the speed reduces. When you go down the stream, then your speed increases. Keep this in mind. Okay? So when you go against the stream, that is up the stream, the speed reduces. And when you go down the stream, the speed increases. Everybody knows that. The speeds get added up. So that's what the problem is. The speed of the boat upstream is 15, whereas downstream is 25. What is the ratio of the speed of the boat to the river, assuming the boat is faster than the river? Okay, let's do this. If you are going upstream, will the speed add or will it subtract? Come on, answer in the chat box. Shreyas, I have not. Stop blaming me like that. I will be coming up with Pathfinder series continued next week. I hope you remember, Shreyas, I was not well. That's why I could not conduct classes. Yes, it will be subtracted. Correct. So, it will be U minus W. What is U? For example, the boat speed. What is W? Let's say the river speed. Example. So, it will be U minus W. And when you are going downstream, when you are going down the stream, they will add. So, it will be U plus W. Correct. Now, what is given? The speed of the boat upstream is 15 and the speed of the boat downstream is 25. So, if I write down the downstream by upstream speed, downstream is 25, upstream is 15. Think about it. This 25 will be U plus W and this 15 will be what? U minus W. Correct? 25 will be U plus W, 15 will be U minus W. Correct? Now think about this. If you want to cross multiply, yes, you can do that. But componendo dividendo is very simple over here. Trust me on this. Use componendo dividendo. Let's see what will happen. Numerator plus denominator upon numerator minus denominator is equal to numerator plus denominator upon numerator minus denominator. What will you get over here? 25 plus 15. What is it? 40. 25 minus 15. It's 10. What will you get over here? Oh, this W will get cancelled. And this U and U will get cancelled. So you will have 2U by 2W. Is that correct? You'll have 2U by 2W. I hope this is clear. Yes, that means if you now cancel the things properly, what will you get? U by W. U is the boat speed, W is the river speed, U by W is 4:1. So what is the answer? 4:1. That's the answer, guys. Did you see how we use componendo dividendo? Did you just see how to use componendo dividendo? Everybody understanding this? Beautiful. Let's get going to the next one. Okay. Correct. 4:1 is the answer. Beautiful. Next question. Look at this. If theta is some angle and sine theta plus 1 upon sine theta minus 1 is this by this, find the value of theta. Anita, like I said, bacha, my health was not good last week, so I had to postpone all the classes. I've been telling this again and again. So I'll be starting the nurture series next week. Think of this as a part of nurture series. Please understand, bridge course is mandatory before you enter into 11th standard. Else, a lot of people just enter into the nurture series and then their confidence is shaken because they don't know the basic concepts. So I'm taking it from the basics for you guys. I could have directly started ignoring all the basics, then you would keep wondering what the hell is this. So that's why I'm doing all these things. Okay, so how do you do this? Again, start from the basics, guys. Start from the basics. Okay, sine theta plus 1 upon sine theta minus 1. What is it equal to? Root 3 plus 2 upon root 3 minus 2. Correct? Now, these kind of problems will often come in physics. So don't think this is a maths problem. Why are you doing it here? Guys, these kind of questions will come. They will not give you this question as such, but this will be a part of a bigger problem. That's why you need to know how to solve these questions. Okay, just use componendo dividendo. Sine theta plus 1 plus sine theta minus 1, numerator plus denominator, sine theta plus 1 minus sine theta minus 1. Same thing over here, root 3 plus 2 plus root 3 minus 2, whole thing upon root 3 plus 2 minus root 3 minus 2. What are you going to get over here? You will get 2 sine theta. And what are you going to get over here? Sine theta cancels 2. Here, what will you get? 2 times root 3. And what will you get over here? 2 minus, so you'll get 2 into 2. So I think you can clearly see what is going to happen. 2 cancels, 2 cancels. Sine theta is root 3 by 2. Whose sine theta is root 3 by 2? Obviously sine 60. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Beautiful. Beautiful. Many of you have got the answer. Very good, Rekha. Very good, Subhranshu. Very good. Very good. Very good. Frederick. Excellent, Jayant. Excellent. Let's get going to the next one. Yep, the answer is 60 degrees. Now, the last thing of today's session, and that is binomial approximation. Now, this is very important mathematical tool in physics as well as in chemistry. Very, very important. Please understand, next lecture onwards, we are going to start units and dimensions. Yep. Let's do this. What is this binomial approximation? First of all, look at these problems. Look at these problems. Cube root of 99. You'll be like, what the hell is that? 0.9 raised to 15. My God. Root of 255. How to do these problems? There is a simple way of doing it, and that is called binomial approximation. Let's see what it is. It says 1 plus a number raised to n is approximately 1 plus nx only when x is very small. X is very small. Only then you can use this. Don't believe me? Let's see what it is. I'll tell you. Just imagine 1.00 or 1 point, let's say 02 raised to 6. I want to find the value. First, try to bring it in the binomial form. So you have to always write 1 plus something raised to something. So how can you write it? 1 plus 0.02 whole raised to 6. Can you see it is in the binomial form? Compare it. It's in the binomial form. Now check. Is that number x very small as compared to this one? Is this number very small? Decently small? Yep. You will see it is useful in many chapters. Yes or no? Come on, all my warriors, let me know. Is the number very small as compared to 1? Yes or no? Yep. Yes, it is. Is it? No? Yep. Let me know. Yep, it is. Yes. So I can use binomial approximation. I can say this is approximately equal to 1 plus n. What is n? 6 into 0.02. That's it. So simple. You don't have to multiply it 6 times. Done, done, done. What is the final answer then? 0.02 into 6. It will be, yes, 1 plus 0.12, which is 1.12. That's the answer. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. That's how simple it is. I'll give you another example. Okay, if this example is clear, then I'll give you another example. Okay, look at this. Imagine you have to find cube root of 997. 997 example. Like, what the hell? How do I do that cube root? Simple way. Simple way. Look at this. Isn't this? This is 1000 minus 1000 minus 3 whole raised to 1 by 3, and this will be nothing but 1000. I'll take it common, and 1 minus 3 by 1000. Just check this out. Whole raised to 1 by 3. Yep. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. Yep. 1000 minus 3 is 997. I have taken 1000 common outside. Yep. I have just taken 1000 common outside. Now, think about it. What is 1000 raised to 1 by 3? What is 1000 raised to 1 by 3? Yes, yes. I think I wrote something else before. My bad. Yes. So what is 1000 raised to 1 by 3? Correct. 10. This will be 10. Beautiful. This will be 10. Into, look at this number inside. This is 1 plus minus 3 by 1000 whole raised to 1 by 3. Is this looking like binomial? Is this part looking like binomial? Think about it. Is this part looking like, yes, by mistake I wrote 997, I know. So is this part looking like binomial to you? Yes, 1 plus a small number raised to n. Is this looking like a 1 plus a small number raised to n? Yes, so it is like a binomial approximated. So this will be 10 into 1 plus n. What is n? 1 by 3. What is x? Minus 3 by 1000. Correct. Correct. Beautiful. So now 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So you will have this as 10 multiplied by 1 minus 1 by 1000. Okay, how do you simplify this? That's not difficult. This is 10 multiplied by 1 minus 1 by 1000 is nothing but 999 by 1000. Correct? 1 minus 1 by 1000 is 999 by 1000. This 0 goes. And the final answer will be 9.99. My bad. 9.99. I wrote 99.9. 9.99. That's the answer. Is that clear? That's how you can find the cube root of this. Yep. Understood how to use binomial? So binomial should be used when this number plus 1, that number is very small, and 1 plus something raised to n will become 1 plus nx. Useful for calculations. So I'm going to give you two homework problems. Here it is. Cube root of 99. Figure it out. Write the answer in the write the answer in the comment box. Okay. So please post the answers in the comment box out there. Cube root of 99, whatever you think it is, using binomial approximation. And this is your second homework problem. If a plus b by a minus b is 99 by 13, then what is a by b? What is a by b? Think about it. Shreyas, what if all the options are very close to 10? Then what will you do? That's why you need binomial. Yeah. So these are your two homework questions. I am hoping that you will post all the answers below. Okay, do that. And remember guys, you know, the pro subscription courses are starting, and in fact some of them have started. There are two kinds of batches. One is an English batch and one is a Hindi batch. Okay, now if you want to join in an English batch, that is also possible. You can select that option. If you want to join in a Hindi batch, that option is also there with you. Remember, you have to start your journey as soon as possible, because I mean, look at these results. This is just this year. 1 in every 2 Vedantu student has already cleared for JEE Advanced. Yes, almost 50%. And these numbers are going to improve over the next few years for sure, take my word for it. And in this pro subscription, remember, you are going to get my micro courses for free. This is my micro courses are for free. You don't have to pay anything extra. Okay, and there are doubt solving facilities available with all of you. So if you want to get your doubts cleared after the class, that is also available. There is a feature in which you can send the screenshots, you can chat with the doubt experts and get all your doubts answered from morning till night. That is something which is very unique. And also there are going to be assignments after every session. This is very important. After every session, tests every 2 to 3 weeks. Every 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to have 1 or 2 tests. And you are also going to get Tattva material. Tattva material is our booklet. You are going to get the hard copy of it. It will be couriered to you when you join the pro subscription. All of this, why do I keep telling? Because I really want you to be rankers, guys. So there are 3 packages. One is the light package, second is the classic package, third is the plus package. In the light version, you get everything that I told you except for the doubt solving. So if you want the doubt solving, then you go for the classic package. And what else do you get in plus? You get everything what you get in classic, but you get personal mentorship if you want that. Yes, so if you want that, that's how it is. So all of this, look at the price. This is for 2 years. This is not 1 year price. This is not 1 year price. This is 2 years price. You compare it with any institute in the country offline, their prices are easily 4 to 5 lakh rupees. Guys, even if you take the most expensive package, it's nowhere comparable to any of the courses fees of any of the offline coaching institutes. Also, you can use this coupon code to get the discount. SHHPRO is the coupon code. And please keep this in mind. You have one more option of paying by EMI. If you don't want to pay the entire amount, it's perfectly okay. You can divide the entire amount into 12 months or 24 months. You just have to pay 2,000-3,000 rupees per month. That's it. That option is also there. So go ahead, in the description box, there is a link, click on it and try to be in this course as early as possible. Shimon sir, Wasim sir, everybody is there and you are going to see all your classes once you enroll. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I had a fabulous time with all of you. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's session. Next session is going to be units and dimensions. Yes, we're going to start with nurture series. So the bridge course is almost done, and whatever we require like calculus, etc., we are going to continue teaching you all those parts as and when the course progresses. So we're going to start with units and dimensions, then vectors, and then kinematics. So thank you guys. Post all the answers below in the comment section. Bye bye. Take care. This was Shreyas here.